就是类似那诺亚方舟的概念嘛，所以就是我们不会因为这个植物的美丑有没有对人类有没有价值，然后不管我们就是一视同仁，我们都会收藏。
OK，
对，因为我们主要是要保存它的基因。因为这个基因的部分的话是上帝创造的，我们人类没办法创造。对
Beautiful.
Is it still orchids inside? I see,
Yes.
yeah, mostly orchids.
There's one on the right hand side will be dendrobiums. The one on the left will be the catalias.
Ah, okay.
Dear plant lovers, welcome to the Noah's Ark for plants in the form of a sprawling 5,000-hectare conservation center proudly displaying the name of Dr. Cecilia Koo. This asylum for tropical and subtropical plants is located in the picturesque PingDong County of Southern Taiwan. With an ambitious goal of housing a staggering 40,000 targeted species, this facility is on the way to become the largest shelter for the plant kingdom on Earth by year 2027. Our journey in this botanical utopia spans across 2 captivating episodes. Today's episode is focused on your favorite plants, the Aroid family. In this episode, we are guided by Mr Dai on a tour of the large Aroid conservatory, where over 1,300 Aroids live. Seemingly endless rows of man-made plant poles, taller than houses, were erected with determination to grow these Aroids to their fullest potential size. I shall never forget this backdrop, and neither will you. You will be captivated by Mr. Dai's wealth of knowledge and infectious enthusiasm as he enlightens us on the intricate art of conservation, plant care, and propagation. No stone is left unturned in our quest for understanding, as I eagerly bombarded Mr. Dai with botanical inquiries, driven by the curiosity of a child, questioning the hows, whys, whens, and whats of it all. You will walk out of this episode with new knowledge on caring for your own collection and develop a profound appreciation for the remarkable wonders of the plant kingdom.
Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm in Taiwan now in the southern part of the island at Dr. Cecilia Koo Botanic Conservation Center. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking to Mr. Dai about the Aroids greenhouse here, which he cares for, and he propagates a lot of plants here for conservation purposes. And in today's episode, there will be English subtitles because I'm going to be conversing in Chinese language. So sit back and enjoy the show.
The first plant that caught my eye in this Aroid greenhouse is this peculiar fern-like plant that cascades down unceremoniously. Each leaf tip has a joint with a shorter blade of leaf protruding off of it. They look like legs of an insect. This plant's name is Pothoidium lobianum. There's only one species in this genus, and they can be found in Maluku Islands, Sulawesi, the Philippines, and Lanyu Island of Taiwan, which is their northernmost natural habitat. Next, I asked Mr. Dai if this is easy to grow.
也不好养啦，它需要湿度比较高。
OK，
然后它在兰屿那个地方，在野外，很少见到开花。
OK，
那我种了9年才开花，然后而且有结果，有小苗。
哦，真的啊？
我给你看它的。
Oh my god， 太可爱了！6年，天哪！但是它其实是可以切，它大的是不是很能切吗？还是
对，大的不好繁殖。
哇，那这位师傅很厉害，可以让它
这个很难繁殖啊。
OK，
对，你要找那个比较幼年期的枝条，
比较年轻的，对吗？
对。然后像是这一种爬的这种比较年轻一点的，
可以对吗？师傅比
较好繁殖。像这一种是比较理想的，这一种比较好繁殖。
OK， 那就可以切了，就其实可以插。
可以，
但是成功率不是很高。
不是很高，对。
好漂亮，它好像有角这样。Really looks like a fern. This is beautiful. 所以这个跟隔壁刚才是一样的，对不对？
不同属，不同种，不同属，
不同 genus。OK。
这在台湾是很普遍的，在低海拔的森林。
OK。
然后它是蛮漂亮的一个物种。
对，其实。
然后像它的叶形就是很像那个柚子的叶子。 然后就是有一大一小这样，
对啊，
单身副业。它的花絮跟佛眼包，
但是看起来不像
很可爱
AROID。第一眼的话，我不会。
它这个是肉穗花絮嘛，就是佛眼包，这个是天然青科的特征啊。对。然后它果实红色的也是很可爱。
OK， interesting。然后你们这边是可能偶尔会做这个 misting 对吗？
对，
用自动的。
对，我们用 timer 定时，去控制。
然后主要这边雨水会不会挡住上面？还是
雨水也会下来，
会下来。对，因为雨水其实对他们来说蛮好的。这边其实你们地下面其实是土吗？还是？
这原本的沙石地，我们这边是河床冲击出来的土地，下面都是沙跟石头。
OK，
是原本的土地。
那他们其实原本的土地就很开心了吗？就还 OK 了。
因为排水很好。排水很好。那我种了一些天蓝心，有些都长得不错，好，然后我再补充一些肥料的话，其实就 OK 了。
补充在
像我会挂这个，这个是肥料，这是用茶包
，OK，
茶包 tea bag，茶包装肥料这样子。
浇水的时候，连这里都会浇到湿。
对，
这是 Raphidiflora 还 rare 印尼来的。所以你们是怎么分配谁住在哪里？
我有画一个地图了，因为这个柱子是固定的嘛。
OK，
我有画图面，然后我都会有给这个牌子。对，然后就会有它的编号。
然后你说里面其实这是什么
这个是铝板围起来
，aluminum。它外面就拿一块这个
不织布。
他们就直接贴上去了，自己爬。
对，
拼命的爬，越爬越高越大，很漂亮。
需要湿度比较高的种类，它就比较爬不上去。因为这个它保水的能力不是很强。对，会干得比较快。
OK，
那有些种类就爬不上去，但是我们这边没有办法维持到很高的湿度。
OK，
毕竟我们这边是比较有点半开放的空间，
所以你说大概是维持在60%，
尽量在大概60以上。
很大的挑战吗？
冬天比较难维持，因为冬天我们这边很冷的时候，你那个湿度又不能太高。
OK，
那个植物可能很容易就会烂掉，会冻伤。
OK，
那我们这边的温度，冬天最低温是可以到6度。
OK，
所以要栽培这些热带植物，其实挑战性很高。
但是6度基本上都还能活。
有一些叶子会掉得很严重。
OK，
对，
但是它们还是活的。其实严重了，可能说等到春天还会。
少数如果有一些比较小颗的，有可能会死掉。或者是有一些它的生长点，就是尖端的地方，有时候它可能会冻伤，会死掉。但是它茎如果够粗壮的话，它可以撑过这个冬天。
OK，
对，像你现在来看的话，我们这边其实没那么漂亮。OK， 如果你夏天来看，这边就很漂亮。就枝叶就很旺盛这样，
然后几乎都会开花吗？
有些不会。
OK，
有些我种很久都不会开。对吧？毕竟这个台湾这边的气候跟热带地区还是不太一样。对。
而且你们这里也不是没有在繁殖，所以你们开花的话，基本上会把花。
有些就是我们也可以欣赏啦。
OK，
但是如果它有结果、有种子的话，我们不会留。
OK，
那除非是我们人工去杂交的，就会留。
如果特别 extinct 叫什么？特别 rare 的，就会可能会。
那我们就会人工去繁殖，去确认它的父母本是谁。对，如果自己结的，那我们不知道他爸爸是谁，可能我们就不留了。对。
Raphidiflora cryptantha， 漂亮哦。天哪，就爬到那么高了。但是这个叶子就不会
不会变大，
不会变大，
不会变大。
因为一般 Raphidiflora 可能会变大。那这样很漂亮啊，其实。所以你们这边找一些种类的话，就是有时候为了它的就是形状漂亮。
丑的我们也收，
丑的也收。
对，我们不会以貌取人。
OK，
就不管漂亮跟丑，我们都收。
但是有一些也是就是用来做药物之类的，你们有去。
我们会了解啦，但是因为我们主要的任务是做种源的保存
，OK，
对，就是类似那诺亚方舟的概念嘛，所以就是我们不会因为这个植物的美丑有没有对人类有没有价值，然后不管我们就是一视同仁，我们都会收藏
，OK，
对，因为我们主要是要保存它的基因。因为这个基因的部分的话是上帝创造的，我们人类没办法创造。对，
那这里总共有几个种类的 Aroid 在
我们天然星这个 family 这个科，我们目前有收大概1300多种
，1300多种。
对，
一共世界上有大概多少？
全世界有3700多，
那还只1/3
不到1/3，因为我们也选择性的收藏一些栽培种的。
OK，
对，所以1300多包含部分的一些栽培种。
那其实 cultivar 这边 hybrid 不是你们主要的目标，
不是，
还有 variegated 那些也不是，就是 variegated 也不是。那有一些也是栽培了很多年才会变成那么大。一般在这里会很多虫吗 ？pest？
我们定期都会喷药
，OK，
药物控制，一些病害、虫害。
一般是化学的还是
化学的？
你们有没有要一直换牌子？因为听说如果用一样的牌子，就他们会
那个药要换。对，有很多的选项要一直不断的轮替，而且病虫害的种类它会随着季节的变化会不一样，而且每一年的状况也会不一样。
OK，
对，所以要随时去做调整。
对，这个也是2年前很 popular。
对。
其实它是很美的，而且长得很快。
像这一种，它就不太会爬，而且它这个对它来说太干燥了，它爬不上去。
只有在原生地会爬。
那如果在地面爬，它就会很漂亮，长得很好。
对，那是我看到的。其实如果在公园里，
这个这个是我自己杂交的。
它是混。
对，它的
hybrid，
它的爸爸是那一个。
那个是Clarinervium， 然后
它的妈妈是一个未知的种类，
未知
unknown species， 对，然后因为它妈妈会香，对，但是我只有1颗而已，
OK，
然后一直都不会结果，对啊，然后我后来就教看就成功了，
难怪，
然后它也会香，
对啊，其实这个也蛮漂亮的，
因为像这个 Aroid 会香的种类真的很少。我是为了我怕它的母本会死掉，它妈妈会死掉，所以想说留一点它的后代，它的基因。对，
它妈妈还在吗？
还在。
在哪里可以看？
在那个角落，你可以闻闻看。
蛮香的。
对。
不错哎。
大部分火鹤它的味道都是有点臭臭的，像那种水果发酵的那种臭味。
对，
那它算是蛮香的。
对，有点像很贵的香水的味道。
有时候那种远远的就可以闻得到了。
那这是什么？我看一下。
这还是一个未知种，
还是 SP 对吗？
对，
但是这个就很少了。
对。
但它跟自己不能，
没有它就是雌雄同花，开花的时间不一样，它先开雌花，再开雄花，OK， 所以它没有办法自花授粉，除非开2朵，对，像原本它只有1颗，现在是变2颗了，对，但是一直没有机会同时开，
可以把它就是 frozen 吗？它的那个，
那个成功率不大
，OK，
对
，OK，加油咯！其实也那个比较漂亮，它的叶子有它的巴巴的那个，
它的脉比较明显一点，对，
有趣，漂亮。它也是它的那个花也是往下，
对。
其实这个很漂亮的。其实我发现这边 Monstera 不是特别多。是不是
不多，那那边有一些啦， 对，但是我们的种类很少。
为什么呢？
因为我们在收集上比较困难。那引进台湾，因为台湾的检疫比较严格
OK，
我们引进上比较困难。然后还有，就像这几年台湾，基本上都是禁止引进了。
OK， 比较难。因
对，
为听说这边他们怕就是这边的农场就开始出现一些
怕一些病虫害带到台湾，因为已经有发现一些像线虫啊，一些虫害，所以就是禁止进入了。像philodendron 啊 Anthurium 都不行进来了。
哦，天哪！其实你们这边很多很漂亮的 Anthuriums。
对，
这一颗是 Anthurium pat，
这个
Wenlingeri， 哦，这个是小
Spiral Anthurium。
对，可能可以给我们看一些台湾的 Aroid 吗？
台湾的是吗？Rhaphidophora leucoensis，它就分布在台湾的兰屿、绿岛还有琉球群岛。
都是热带的。
对，
算是热带，因为我们现在的地方是 subtropical，其实就不是。
对，这个算是 subtropical。像这个的话，就比较没有人栽培观赏。对，因为它的比较没有什么特色。
对，
像亚洲的天南星，大部分很少人栽培观赏，就不像美洲的那么精彩啦。
对啊，就很多
种类又多，然后变化又多。
对啊，就很多不一样特别的形状。那一般是按照什么来找呢？就是
一般是怎么找？就是像我们刚建立初期的话，我们会设定几个目标。譬如说像兰花、蕨类、秋海棠。像兰花的话，因为台湾的兰花种类非常的多，那台湾的兰花产业也很兴盛，所以我们也很多人也从国外引进很多的兰花，所以我们在收集兰花上是相对比较容易的。那蕨类的话，台湾蕨类有700多种，所以也是非常丰富。所以马上我们就立刻想到，我们收藏蕨类的话，那会是很理想的选择。稀有的话，我们会特别关注，但是不稀有的我们也会关注。像我们有收集一些植物，可是对你们，譬如说对马来西亚或印尼的朋友来说，他在你们的家乡可能是杂草。
OK，
对不对？对。但是我们不会因为这样子我们就不收集，因为像有些植物虽然它现在很多，可是以后就不一定，以后也可能一些气候的变化啦，什么的原因可能就会变得稀有。
好的，就是我看你们说是2027年，你们打算是变成就是世界上最大的那个 country。是，
这是我们的企图。
所以你们其实还在扩大，一直在也是在找新的东西，很不错。就到这里吧，戴先生。好，谢谢你的时间。好，加油哦。We have to let Mr. Dai go back to his course, but we're gonna continue on the tour with Josh a little bit to look at some, not all, because there's way too much to cover here. Some of the Aroid collection here. And
this is
these are the bird nest type Anthuriums, right?
Bird nest, or mostly bird nest.
Yeah.
And this is the famous big bill, but the hybrid.
Big bill.
Yeah. Apparently, the big bills on the market are all hybrids from big bill. So the true big bill is a rare item.
Is this a true big bill?
No.
Not even.
No.
So who has the real big bill? Do you know?
I think he had like 3 or 4 cuttings off to very close friends and collectors.
And these are all different species.
All different species.
You guys have a lot, actually.
Maybe the most popular one you can get is the super bum, which is in the middle.
Yeah. Because like in Indonesia and also in Thailand, about 10-20 years ago, they were so big. They were like super sought after. Yeah, this is the super, this is still quite.
This really stands out.
Yeah, dark leaf, that's why. Because people are really into the dark leaf Anthuriums now.
These are actually standing upwards.
But you guys have a really wonderful collection here. And I think Mr. Dai mentioned earlier that some of these, the roots, they reach back up.
Yep.
And those are typically more epiphytic than these ones that reach down that might be a bit more terrestrial. And I think you guys also use different types of pots here. I see some of these that were in very narrow Very broad.
It depends on how the plant grows and how they're behaving to how we grow them.
I actually noticed this more in Taiwanese growers than Southeast Asia, because like in Thailand, people use the same type of pots.
Oh.
But I did notice in a few trips that I've done to different growers that they're really thoughtful about the pots.
It's actually a big thing
Yeah.
if you want to get the plants to grow perfectly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is really, really insane. Actually, the roots are art form of its own. Really stunning. So Mr. Dai actually propagated this out of the offset.
Yep.
Is that right? And this is what the Amorphophallus looks like on the inside. And it is very cute.
So this is the fragile new shoot that you need to be extra careful with.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Yunnanensis, I guess. It is from Yunnan.
Yes.
This is really, really cute. And that is what they look like after they've sprouted a little bit, right?
Oh, the little flowers.
There's a little flower?
Yes, they have all flowers.
That's insane. So he pollinates them or he doesn't?
Depends on his program. If they need more, you'll have to.
If it's like super rare, right?
Yeah.
Cute.
But apparently they have like really nice soft shoots.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you really need to pollinate them.
Yeah. A lot of people forget that Amorphophallus are aroids. So this is the Philodendron baroswanum. Patriciae. Very iconic actually. They really call out to you. Wonderful. And this light as well. Let me see. I guess he does tie these to the moss pole.
It doesn't really attach to the
Yeah.
pole. I assume that it's because it dries up too fast.
Yeah.
So,
Good. But eventually they do, because I see that some of them, they do make it there.
yep.
So he really has to be on top of these plants. My gosh.
You need to be there all the time to check on.
Yeah. Look at all these birds. They're actually quite wonderful. Oh, this is the UPI.
Yep.
It's interesting. This one's put out a new vine from here, but it's actually from a really tall trunk that goes all the way up there.
Almost 3 meters.
Yeah. There are a lot of them that are actually popular house plants. There's Squamiferum bobsea. I see a lot of Florida ghost. But then they're being grown here to reach maturity, I guess, right? That's also beautiful. There's a Mayoi or elegans. Stunning. My gosh, it goes all the way up. All the way up there. My gosh.
That's when you have space.
Yeah, when you have...
Time.
Yeah.
What you get.
Interesting. It's such a wonderful job to have to come here every day to look at
You bet.
and to care for these plants. This is the philodendron, start with a P.
I don't get the name.
Philodendron
I don't see the name.
polypoides.
Yeah, something goes like
I
that.
think it's still growing down below, but this is eventually going to climb up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Time.
And I see that I don't know, that beautiful philodendron back there. So it's so many. Unfortunately, we cannot be here all day. But my gosh, this will be such an interesting place to spend a whole evening. Oh, and for viewers, this is not open to public, so don't come here. I know this is actually really beautiful from below. Yeah, the light
coming through.
really, really stunning. And again, you guys are not here for commercial work, so these are not for sale or anything. Basically, you're growing them out to conserve them, study, and sometimes I guess you guys are allowed to trade them for other rare plants.
Yes, you can
Correct.
write us.
Yeah.
Yes, you can come contact us,
Yeah.
and if it's good for both sides, and we'll feel free to get in touch, and we'll do exchange programs.
Because I know that you guys are a non-profit organization.
Yep.
Which is really, really interesting, you guys. The backstory of this conservation center is really, really quite fascinating. I wish more countries stepped up their efforts into conserving plants.
Thai cement is actually a environmental unfriendly
Yeah.
industry, so I'm glad they noticed this and decide to make up for
Yeah.
the loss.
But I mean, in a way, cement is something that is unavoidable, even
Yep.
though it is not good for the environment.
Yep.
Because we got to, fill out roads and bridges and buildings. But it's really wonderful that they took that money to do this.
Yeah, make up for Mother Nature.
Really, really beautiful. Yeah, some of the more impressive aroids tend to be the ones from South America, as Mr. Dai had just told us before. Our Asian aroids are just not as interesting. This is one that's popular. I know you guys don't really collect the variegated plants.
Yeah, but we
Like
get
this one.
donated plants from time to time.
Yeah, so if you guys have to donate your plants, you have some interesting specimens that you don't want to care for anymore, contact Josh. Maybe this is something that the garden may find interesting to add. A lot of syngoniums as well.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's some really, really wonderful monsteras. up
Oh,
there.
we see monsters at the back. Work.
And I see there's a worker. So you-
Actually, she's an intern, I think 2 years ago, and then she got this job offer. I mean, it's a 1-year offer, but I think she really likes the job.
yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
Wonderful. My God, I wish I could have her job. I want to do.
Yeah, we have internship programs.
Maybe I should apply, right? Look at that. It's so satisfying to watch people water the plants. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, so
satisfying.
we need to water the whole pole.
Yeah, until it's soaking wet.
Yep.
Oh man. Dream job.
Dream job.
Total
Yep.
dream job. And by the way, you guys have many different types of genera here. Just really quickly, this is the palms that we just passed by. Got an extensive palm collection. We passed by the ferns. We passed by the... What else did we pass by? There's apparently a ginger family.
Ginger family. Yep.
And then over there's some Hoyas. We can actually quickly look at the Hoyas since we came all the way here. All right, you guys, so these are rows and rows of Hoyas. They're grown beautifully here. From where I'm standing, everybody looks so happy. Oh man.
The flowering season starts maybe around May. That's when you get the most flowers.
Okay.
You already see, you can see some flowers.
Yeah, that one is flowering
Showing up.
really profusely. And a lot of peduncles too. So this is an old plant.
At least 4 years.
Wonderful. That's like some Dischidias back there. Unfortunately, we don't have all day to film, so you guys will have to pause if you see something interesting on the screen. But yeah, really, really some wonderful plants. And on that table too, some of them are grown beautifully here.
The ones that are getting too big, we have to place it on top.
And even see, okay, really quickly back here, this team is really doing a really good job. Like, you guys said you had like what, 30 something people?
32.
32 people to care for all these oh my gosh.
Not enough.
Oh yes. Yeah, but my gosh, you guys pull it off really well.
Yeah, we do our best.
Really, really well. And I'm grateful for the management who opened their doors. This is some Ripsalis. And you guys grouped them really well together. Really grateful for the management who opened their doors for me, because this is not really open to public. So it's a rare treat for us to see some of these plants. Also important to tell their story. So if you guys have things you want to donate that are interesting, rare,
Or information to share. Yeah,
information, yeah. It looks really, I think that's the kind of Dischidia, right? That
Yes.
extremely unusual. Yeah, and also it's for a lot of people who study, who are doing research, this center also supports them. If there's anything that you want to learn about or contribute to,
Yes,
reach out.
just write to us.
Yeah. Laginella picta. Beautiful, look at that. It's as if like something's happening and you have your arm hair raising. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Spooky.
that's actually the mature form. If you buy it in like, I bought it in Thailand, it'll be something like this.
Nice.
But then when it reaches mature, it gets these cute hands.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this is an Aroid episode, but we're looking at all these wonderful
Weird stuff.
species along the way.
Alright guys, that's all we have for you today. Thank you Josh and the entire team of the Conservation Center for opening your doors for me. Our adventure continues next week, so don't forget to tune in. And dear viewers, the best way you can reward me for my hard work in producing these contents is by staying subscribed, sending this video a like, and write me a comment. I read all my comment and will most certainly reply to every single one of them. This is because YouTube heavily rewards engagement, pushing my videos to other plant lovers like yourself. This will only cost you a mere few seconds, but it will help my channel out greatly. Thank you Patreon members for supporting the channel. Should you consider joining as a member, the Patreon link is Sean from Only Plants. It can also be found in this video description. I've started producing bonus contents for members. These include plant hauls, plant shopping, and mini bite-sized adventures. The same bonus contents will also be unlocked for you if you join to become a YouTube member of the channel. There is a monthly membership fee as small as a cup of coffee a month. Simply go to Only Plants channel page and click join. Your contributions help me grow the channel, do better content, and have a better quality of life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.